Ida for not seeing my best friend when she was in town. My 28 female friend 28 female got married 2 years ago and basically shut me out because she knew I didn't approve. For some context, a mutual friend put them in contact and within a few weeks of knowing each other they were married and she had moved with him to another country. We knew nothing about this guy and so we started trying to find out information and none of it was good. This guy is controlling, actively tries to change her beliefs, thinks he's better than everyone, and has never tried to get to know her friends. We found out that the mutual friend who put them in contact called him emotionally abusive but thought it wasn't his place to say anything. Anyway, during this process she completely shut me out. She basically said you either support me or don't when I brought up the valid concerns I had about her marrying a virtual stranger. I tried many times. She went ahead with it anyway. It was a very traumatic period and I knew I had lost my best friend. She stopped confiding in me. I heard from another friend that for a while she wasn't happy and they were on the verge of divorce within a few months. They've since become more settled and she seems happier but I still don't trust this guy, mainly because I can see that she is different to who she was because of him. The problem is, out of our group of friends 5 of us been friends since we were 14. I am the only one who still can't seem to be supportive of their relationship. Even 2 years later, she and I were the closest, and her shutting me out hurt so much and I don't think I'll ever speak to her about it because she is the most conflict-avoidant person I know. She has never ever tried to talk about that period even though I tried many times. She barely talks to a lot of her friends from home. Over the last year we began talking again, and she said she misses me. And we had a phone call. Things were going well, but I knew I wouldn't get to talk about the things I wanted to. Then, a few weeks ago, she came home for a few days unexpectedly and called me to see me. We tried but our schedules didn't align during that time. I had no warning she would be coming and I had just started a new job, but on her last day here, she said she is running some errands and I can go with her. However, 1. That day it was my niece and nephew's birthday. 2. I didn't feel good that I was just a footnote in her plans, like I can join her for errands at the mall. I hadn't seen her in 2 years. And 3. If I was going to see her my plan was to talk to her properly and express my feelings about that time, but I still don't think she thinks I have a right to be hurt by what happened. She called me many times that evening, but I missed her calls as I was at my niece and nephew's party. Anyway, we ended up not seeing each other, and she hasn't spoken to me since. I've texted her many times, apologized for not seeing her, and asked her if she's mad at me, but she is blatantly ignoring me. And I'm realizing now that maybe I don't want to be her friend, because she is emotionally manipulating me into believing I did something wrong when the reason we were estranged in the first place is because of her. I never once gave her the silent treatment even when she was shutting me out of her life. I was always there and happy to give her advice. I see my other friends able to talk to her and be happy with her again, but I just can't. We all felt the same way at the time, but she didn't shut them out like she shut me out because we were always closer. I don't know how to get past the hurt she caused me and the realization that she doesn't believe she owes me an apology or even an explanation. I had to grieve losing my best friend out of nowhere. Am I the asshole for not just sucking up my feelings and trying to be a better friend? We've known each other since we were 8 years old. Why am I the only one who can accept her new life with her husband? I don't think I'll ever get the chance to express my true feelings to her because she is that avoidant. I try to move on and not think about it, but my other friends are always in touch with her and one of them is currently traveling with her, and seeing all the content has been making me not jealous but hurt, left out. I don't know, but it's just a reminder that I'm not crazy for thinking that she's different with me after feeling like I'm being gaslit into accepting that everything is okay. She is one of the smartest, kindest, most generous people I know, and I still don't know why she shut me out. I think a part of her is ashamed of me or what her husband thinks of me. Anyway, she was my best friend. My nickname for her is still Sis because everyone would always ask if we're sisters. Do I try and save the friendship, which I think she'd be open to, as long as it involves no accountability, lol, or let her know all of this and walk away? I'm so sad about it.